If you want to learn Android Jetpack Compose properly in 2026, not random tutorials, not outdated XML, but real Android development step by step, then this video will save you months of confusion. In this video, I'll show you the exact roadmap I'll follow on this channel to take you from zero to job-ready Android developer using Jetpack Compose. Hello my friends and welcome to Master Coding channel. On this channel, we don't just learn how to write code. We learn why things work, how to build real Android applications, and how to think like professional developers. This roadmap is designed for 2026 Android development using Kotlin, Jetpack Compose, and modern best practices. Let's break it down. Before we start, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and follow. Okay? Comment below if you are in for this journey and for this course, and let's start discovering what Mastering Android Jetpack Compose course will include. At first, let me start with the Compose foundations. We start from absolute zero. At this level, I assume you've never built an Android app before. You'll learn what Jetpack Compose is, why it replaced XML, how composable work, and how to build simple layouts using Material 3. By the end of this level, you won't just understand Compose, you'll already have your first real Android application running. Okay, this is the beginner friendly. I can follow this. So this is the target feeling. We'll learn about first composable annotations, preview, recompositions, layouts, modifiers, text, button, image, and icons, Material 3, dark mode, and dynamic colors, and so on. Then we'll move to the next level, which is the state and UI mastery. In this level, I'll explain state in the simplest way possible. This is where most people get stuck with Jetpack Compose. We'll learn about remember, mutable state of, state hoisting, side effects, recomposition without confusion. If you ever asked yourself, why does my UI not update, or why is my composable recomposing so much, this level is for you. So we're gonna learn and master the compose state, the mutable state of, remember, state hoisting, and remember savable, and process death and recompositions. Then we'll move to the third level, which is the advanced compose UI. We're going to learn about lazy colon, custom layouts, gesture handling, unnecessary compositions, complex layouts, and so on. This is advanced content that most channels don't explain, and it's what makes your app feel smooth and professional. Here we're going to focus on recomposition optimization, lazy colon internals, keys, custom layouts, gestures, and animations. So in this level, Jetpack Compose is powerful, but you can also make it slow if you use it wrong. So in this level, we're going to make Jetpack Compose more and more powerful and make it smooth and fast. Then we'll move to the navigation and the screens level. In this level, real apps are not single screens. Here, we move to multi-screen apps using Navigation Compose. You'll learn how to pass data between screens, handle backstacks, bottom navigation, authentication flows, and deep links, all using modern Compose APIs. After this level, your apps will finally feel like real products, not demos. We'll learn about Navigation Compose basics, nav host and nav controller, passing arguments safely, button navigation, nested navigation graphs, deep links, backstack and state restoration, and so on. Then we'll move to the fifth level, which is the MVVM architecture. This is our clean architecture in Android. This is the level that separates hobby developers from professional Android developers. We'll use MVVM, Model View Model architecture, the right way with Jetpack Compose, view models, UI states, events, repositories, dependency injection, and clean architecture concepts. I'll also show you common architecture mistakes and how to refactor bad code into clean, maintainable code. This is what companies expect. We'll learn about MVVM with Compose, sealed class UI, view model and UI state pattern, events versus state one-time events, repository pattern, dependency injection, HILT, and clean architecture. We're going to focus on HILT, and we'll learn how to use it with the most advanced and the latest libraries in Android. Then we're going to move to data flow and storage. We're going to learn about coroutines recap, flow versus live data, room database, retrofit, JSON and API, Firebase, Firestore, authentication and storage, AWS, Amazon S3, Cognito, DynamoDB, AppSync, Amplify. So this would be a very amazing level, and we're going to learn about advanced things where data is stored in Android. We're going to store it in a local database. We're going to use the room database, and we're going to fetch data from online servers using retrofit and JSON and convert JSON to objects in Kotlin. Then we're going to use Firebase to store data on Firebase storage. We're going to use authentication to authenticate users. We're going to use Firestore to store real-time and make applications using the Firebase Firestore. AWS, Amazon Web Services like S3 for storage, Cognito, DynamoDB, Cognito for users and authentication, AppSync, Amplify. So those would be a very amazing and a very professional concepts. We're going to learn about them. Then we're going to move to the most important part and level of this course, which is real-world applications. We're going to build real Android applications ready to publish. We'll start with weather app, API plus UI. We're going to start with this basic application. Then we're going to move to the expense tracker, room plus charts. Every app we're going to build has different concept from the previous app. So here we used API plus UI. Those are the main concepts that we're going to concentrate on. And the expense tracker, room plus charts, news app, retrofit plus MySQL retrofit used to fetch data, and MySQL, we're going to fetch data from MySQL stored on our local services. So we're going to create the APIs, the databases, and fetch data from the MySQL using retrofit. So it's very amazing application we're going to build together. The chat application, real-time Firebase DB. We're going to build like WhatsApp or Telegram cloning using real-time Firebase database. So we're going to fetch instantaneously messages and updates from databases. Then we'll move to more and more complex applications like e-commerce app, Firestore plus room. We're going to get and fetch products from Firebase Firestore database and store them locally for offline fetching using room. Then this is a new advanced skills here in our course, in our channel, the food delivery app using Google Maps, location plus Firestore. So we're going to combine all those concepts, all those advanced concepts with more and more advanced topics like Google Maps and Google locations and geolocation. So we're going to build food delivery application. Then we're going to use the Amazon Web Services like S3, DynamoDB, Amplify, AppSync, Cognito. All those products will be accompanied and mixed in this chop application we're going to build together. Okay, and also there are a lot of things we're going to build together, and those are not just the lessons that we're going to focus on. Maybe we're going to create more and more and add the new lessons. So if you want to follow this roadmap step by step, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Master Coding. Also, you are invited to enroll in my courses, on my bestseller courses on Udemy. This is the complete Android 16 course, part 1, talking about Master Java and Kotlin. It's about 66 hours and rating 4.3 and 4.4. And you can get the free coupon from the description below. Also, you can go to the complete Android 16 course part 2, talking about Jetpack Compose, mastering Android Jetpack Compose from beginner to advanced MVVM architecture, where there are a lot of sections, a lot of things we covered, and we're going to cover similar to this course. So if you want to instantaneously enroll in this course, you can get the free coupon in the description below. Also, for becoming a master, you can enroll in part 3, the advanced Android development with Google Maps, machine learning, YOLO, and TensorFlow. We're going to create machine learning applications. We're going to deep dive with YOLO, object detections, and create complex linear regression applications. So those are the courses. I have other 7 or 8 courses on Udemy. You can check them. So those are the courses. You can get the free coupons in the description below. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your watching. Subscribe, like, and comment below.